Welcome to the news. I'm your host, Mr. News. Now today we'll only be doing the weather segment because we don't need any other segment. Now let me introduce you to our head meteorologist, Brian Lujan. Thank you, Mr. News. So today on the East Coast, we'll be looking at a cold front and lots of thunderstorms appearing as air will be rising up, creating storms, very large cumulonimbus clouds, and you can expect very high amounts of precipitation, maybe a few inches, and lots of thunder, so recommend you don't go outside. But over here in the Midwest, you can see lots of sunny weather, no clouds at all, so great weather to go outside. Over here in the Rocky Mountains, we can see a warm front, so you can expect some maybe stratus and nimbostratus clouds appearing in this area. But if you live in Texas or Oklahoma, do not, I repeat, do not go outside, because so far in the past 2 hours, we've located 5 tornadoes in this general area, and that would not be fun to go in, so I recommend you don't go outside if you live in this area. Now over here on the west coast, there's a large, warm, dry air mass forming straight over Colorado, and it's spreading every direction now. So, however, if you live on the east side of the United States, just recommend you don't go outside all day today, or tomorrow, or the day after tomorrow. We will now be bringing live footage from our meteorologist Trent in New York City. Unfortunately, Trent has been blown away by the wind, and so will you if you don't stay inside. Now in slightly less dangerous news, we can see the air mass in Colorado starting to blow wind speeds all over the western United States, but at very low speeds, so expect a very light breeze if you live in this half of the United States, this general area. This air mass in Colorado is also transferring to the rest of the United States, but over the Midwest, not very fast. It just goes right by. Now let's look at air temperature and humidity. As you can see up here, it's going to get up to 59 degrees, with the dew point being at 35. So, and relative humidity is going to be at 47%, so not very much. You don't expect any precipitation here. We're here in Wyoming, though, where a very large air mass that's ruining the East Coast over here formed. You can expect very high temperatures, up to 80 degrees, but very little humidity. Dew point's at 52 degrees with relative humidity at 40%. Down in Texas, where we have a lot of our tornadoes, you can see up to 69 degrees, and dew point will be at 51, relative humidity at 72%. So it's going to be decently humid, but don't expect any precipitation, as you'll get it wrong. 1 second. Alright. Okay. We've detected 6 hurricanes approaching the East Coast. We have accordingly named them Hurricane 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. So you can expect a lot of high speeds. They're all category 3 through 5. Very high speed winds approaching the East Coast, likely to disrupt all of the weather there and create large amounts of flooding, as we can expect up to 12 inches of precipitation in some areas and up to 20 in others. We're looking at you, New York. With all this rain, hurricanes, and tornadoes on the United States, this gives you absolutely no reason to go outside, because you couldn't do it either way. Anyways, that was the weather segment, so back to you, Mr. News. Unfortunately, Mr. News has just been arrested for tax evasion, so we're gonna have to end this segment early. Anyways, thank you for coming. Don't forget to come back tomorrow, and yeah.